Matt here with the second part of our lesson on key signatures. Here in exercise 11, the second part of it, after you've completed the circle of fifths, and as I said, just basically copy out what's in your supplementary materials. Now here you're asked to write in key signatures. Now I just want to talk a little bit about key signatures first and then show you how to go about doing the exercise. So a key signature is basically a collection of every accidental that's found in a scale. So to demonstrate this, we'll have a bit of a look at the key of C minor. C minor has three flats, E flat, A flat, and B flat. So a key signature identifies that this is the basic key that we're playing in at the start of a piece of music. And it tells the reader that whenever you see these three flat symbols at the beginning of the stave, it tells the reader that every time that they play a B, an E, or an A in that piece of music, that they're actually going to play a B flat, an E flat, or an A flat. So it's a shorthand way of letting the person who's writing the music or reading the music know that generally these are the notes that are going to be played throughout this piece of music, and it alleviates any need for the person to have to write accidentals every time they write that note inside that piece of music. So let's have a look at a sharp example. So in the key of A major, there are three sharps. Here we can see them, C sharp, F sharp, and G sharp. So again, we just push all those to the start of the stave, which lets the reader know that they're the notes that are sharpened in this piece of music. So what we need to be really careful about is the order that we place the sharps and flats. So if we have a look at your circle of fifths, the easiest way to look at it is to look at the two keys where there's 7 sharps and 7 flats. So it's C sharp and C flat. And if you look at the order that they come, they're basically the order that they're written into the circle of fifths. So F sharp is always first, C sharp second, G sharp third, D sharp fourth, etc. So follow this pattern, and when you come to do your assignment, what I highly recommend that you do is you start with the last part of exercise 11, where you have to identify major and minor keys. So if we look at the first example, we should know that's C major. Second example, what we need to do is we need to find the key with one sharp. We look over in our circle of fifths, the key with one sharp is G. Basically, we just need to write G major or G into here. And the reason that I say to do this part of it first is that once you've done this, you're then asked to write the key signatures into these staves. So all of the answers for the top part, you've already answered in the bottom part. So just match the right one. In the first example of D, for example, if we look over here, there's 2 sharps. So if we look down here, we're looking for the key with 2 sharps, which is this one here. So then we basically just write exactly the way that those 2 sharps are written into these staves with an F sharp and a C sharp. So there's a lot of copying and pasting, manual copying and pasting, but it lets you know and get to know your keys a little bit. But it helps you get to know your keys and be able to identify keys quickly when you're starting to read. So have a go at the rest of exercise 11. Best of luck with that. I'm sure you'll do just fine.